Percy's strange noises. Percy loves pulling the mail cars. He thinks it's a very good job for him. Percy's puffing along. Then, Percy puffed into the docks. Diesel was on the same line. "Out of my way," puffed Percy. "Mail coming through." Diesel had to back off. This made him cross. "You steamies are old and clacked out," he sneered. "When Sir Topham Hatt realizes this, you, Percy, will be scrapped." "Scrapped?" huffed Percy. "I can be cheeky and nice." And Percy puffed away. Percy puffed along the branch line, but then he heard a horrible squeaking noise. Percy was upset. Squeaking can only mean one thing. Something was wrong. What if Diesel's right, he thought. What if Sir Topham Hatt scraps me? Percy shoved slower. Percy had to slow down. The slower he went, the quieter the squeak became. Percy was delighted. "Aha," he said. "If I go slowly, no one will hear me squeak." And he chuffed slowly back to Tidmouth's sheds. At last, Sir Topham Hatt came to see Percy. He had a very important job for Percy. "You, Percy, are to go collect the mail cars tomorrow and take them to every station as possible. Then you are to take them to Vickerstown Station. The children must get their mail. You have to take packages to a school in Vickerstown Station. You must get there quickly." Percy was delighted. "I will," said Percy. "Good," said Sir Topham Hatt, and he left. And next morning, Percy waited for everyone to go. Then he puffed slowly away so no one would hear his squeak. Percy chuffed into Wellsworth Station. Percy was upset. If he went slowly, the school wouldn't get their packages. But if he went quickly, Sir Topham Hatt would hear his squeak. Percy knew, Sir Topham Hatt knew, that Percy was wearing out and sent him to the scrapyard. With the packages and mail safely on board, Percy pulled out of the station. Percy puffed along his branch line. As Percy was puffing along, he began to squeak. Then he heard another sound. It was a rattle. Percy was very upset. Oh dear, said Percy. Diesel was right. I'm falling apart. What will Sir Topham Hatt say? So Percy slowed down. Percy now thought things were going well, but Sir Topham Hatt was very cross. He spoke very firmly to Percy. Why did you slow down and why did you start fooling around, Percy? You must go quickly, or Vickerstown won't get their packages, and that will never do. Yes, sir, said Percy sadly. Remember, added Sir Topham Hatt, you are a nice, cheeky engine. This made Percy feel happy. This might be my last trip, he said, but I'll get the packages to Vickerstown on time. Percy chuffed and puffed Must be on time, he said. Percy began to squeak and rattle too, and then he heard another noise, a knocking noise. But Percy didn't care. If this was his last trip, he was going to go as fast as he possibly can. Percy squeaked and rattled and knocked all the way into Vickerstown Station. Duck, Donald, and Douglas were in Vickerstown Station. Duck, Donald, and Douglas and Diesel were surprised. They have never heard an engine make such awful noises. Sounds like another steamy ready for the scrapyard, sneered Diesel. Hey, don't say that, said Donald. You don't want to hurt nice engines like us. Percy's really nice like us. I agree with you two, said Duck. Duck agreed with Douglas. Percy made good time. Thank you, said the Vickerstown manager. Percy was pleased. I knew you could do it, said Sir Topham Hatt. But why haven't you been to the steamworks? The steamworks, said Percy. You have been making lots of noises, said Sir Topham Hatt. You need to have your engine looked at. So you're not going to scrap me? Asked Percy. Scrap Percy, the nice little cheeky little green engine who would pull the mail cars. Percy beamed with pride. When Percy delivered all the mail at Vickerstown Station, Percy went to the steamworks. Percy was at the steamworks. Victor and Kevin went to work on Percy. What happened to you? Asked Victor. Percy told Victor about his strange sounds. Don't worry, Percy, said Victor. We'll have you fixed in no time. Percy was pleased. Kevin, Victor, and the workmen went to work on Percy. Percy was very pleased. At last, he didn't make any more funny noises. At last, Percy was as good as new, and he felt even better.